Before we get started on the video, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Welcome to Sydney, Australia's glittering jewel, where the sun shines brightly on the sparkling harbour and the iconic Opera House stands proud. This city is a symphony of structures and sights that will leave you breathless. Let's start with the Sydney Opera House, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's as captivating as the performances it hosts. Its unique multi-shell design, resembling billowing sails or perhaps segments of a gigantic orange, is a testament to the boundless creativity of human endeavour. Moving on, we have the Grand Harbour Bridge, fondly referred to by locals as the coat hanger. This majestic steel arch bridge, one of the longest of its type in the world, has connected Sydney's north and south since the early 20th century. It's not just a functional piece of infrastructure, but also a symbol of the city's resilience and progress. And who can forget Bondi Beach, the golden crescent of sand that's become synonymous with the Australian beach lifestyle? It's a place where surfers ride the waves, families frolic in the sun, and life seems to slow down to a blissful crawl. Bondi Beach is more than just a beach, it's a way of life. Sydney's architecture doesn't just impress, it blends seamlessly with the city's stunning natural beauty. Imagine the lush Royal Botanic Garden with the city skyline as its backdrop, or the Sydney Harbour National Park where wild bushland meets the sea. These contrasts make Sydney a city like no other. The landmarks we've discussed aren't just about aesthetics, they carry a rich history and cultural significance. From the Aboriginal heritage of the Sydney area, reflected in the name Bondi, which means water breaking over rocks, to the architectural brilliance of the Opera House that pushed the boundaries of design in the 70s. Sydney's iconic landmarks are just the beginning. Stay tuned as we dive into the top 5 exciting activities to do in this vibrant city. Starting at number 5, a visit to the world-renowned Taronga Zoo. Just a short ferry ride from Sydney's city centre, this zoo is a haven for over 4,000 animals from 300 different species. From the majestic Asian elephants to the playful meerkats, Taronga Zoo provides a unique opportunity to see these wonderful creatures up close. Stroll through the Australian walkabout and meet our local favourites, the koalas, kangaroos, and wombats. Don't miss the seal show at the Great Southern Oceans Precinct, or the chance to feed a giraffe at the African savannah. And for those who like to take things at a slower pace, the Sky Safari cable car offers a bird's-eye view of the entire zoo. It's best to get there early to avoid the crowds and take your time exploring. You'll want to soak in every moment. For animal lovers and families alike, Taronga Zoo is a must-visit when in Sydney. Coming in at number 4, take a breathtaking ferry ride to Bondi Beach. This isn't just a way to get from point A to point B, it's an experience in itself. As the ferry slices through the gleaming waters of Sydney Harbour, you're treated to stunning views of the iconic Sydney Opera House and Harbour Bridge, framed by a skyline that is nothing short of spectacular. Once you disembark, Bondi Beach welcomes you with its golden sands, sparkling waves, and a lively atmosphere. For those who love to surf, the waves here are a dream come true. If not, no worries, mate. The beach is a great spot to relax and soak up the Aussie sun. When you're done with the beach, Manly's vibrant dining scene is just a stroll away. Savor fresh seafood or maybe some Aussie barbecue delights in one of the many outdoor restaurants. And don't forget to explore the local shops for some unique souvenirs. For a unique Sydney experience, don't miss the ferry ride to Bondi Beach. Halfway through our countdown at number 3, it's time to conquer the Sydney Harbour Bridge. If you've ever dreamed of being on top of the world, or at least on top of Sydney, the Harbour Bridge climb is your golden ticket. Standing tall at 134 meters, this steel arch bridge is not just an iconic landmark, but also a thrilling platform that offers the best panoramic views of the city. Imagine yourself harnessed, heart pounding with excitement as you ascend the outer arch of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. The climb may be a bit challenging for some, but trust me, every step you take will bring you closer to an unforgettable experience. With each elevation, you'll get a new perspective of Sydney's skyline, the sprawling metropolis, and the sparkling blue waters of the harbour. At the top of the climb, brace yourself for a breathtaking 360-degree view of Sydney. From the Pacific Ocean to the Blue Mountains, the sight is simply mesmerizing. It's like having Sydney at your feet, quite literally. You'll see the Opera House, the city skyline, and if you're lucky, You might even spot a few dolphins or whales in the harbor. The climb is available at different times of the day, but for the ultimate experience, I'd recommend the twilight climb. The sunset casting a golden hue over the cityscape is a sight to behold, and as the city lights start to twinkle, it's as if Sydney is putting on a show just for you. Remember, this is a popular attraction, so booking in advance is highly recommended. Also, don't forget to bring along your camera or smartphone, as professional photography is not allowed during the climb. For thrill seekers and those looking for that perfect Sydney snapshot, the Harbour Bridge climb is a must. So, tighten up your laces, gear up your spirit, and get ready for a journey that will take you to the pinnacle of Sydney. Cheers, mate. Scene script. Coming in at number 2, step inside the sails of the Sydney Opera House. This architectural marvel, with its gleaming white sail-shaped shells, is more than a world-renowned landmark. It's a symbol of innovation and creativity, a testament to the power of daring design, and a beacon of culture in the heart of Sydney. Conceived by Danish architect Jørn Utzon and completed in 1973, the Sydney Opera House is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that effortlessly combines form and function. But the magic isn't just on the outside. Inside, the Opera House is a hub of artistic activity with a multitude of venues. Each one, from the concert hall with its grand organ to the intimate drama theatre, has its own distinct character. You'll find an eclectic mix of performances here, from the dramatic power of opera, the grace of ballet, to the creative storytelling of theatre. There's something for everyone, whether you're a seasoned theatre-goer or a curious first-timer. In addition to the shows, the Sydney Opera House offers a variety of tours that provide a deeper insight into this remarkable building. Opt for the standard tour for a general overview, or choose the backstage tour for a unique glimpse into the behind-the-scenes workings. Whichever tour you choose, you'll be fascinated by the stories and history of this iconic building. Now here's a tip. Given the popularity of both the shows and the tours, it's a good idea to book in advance. This ensures you'll have the best seats in the house or a spot on your preferred tour. It's all part of making your visit to the Sydney Opera House a memorable one. So immerse yourself in the culture, the architecture, and the ambience of this iconic venue. Whether you're marveling at the exterior, enjoying a performance, or exploring behind the scenes, you're in for a treat. Immersive and iconic, the Sydney Opera House is an experience like no other. And now the #1 activity in Sydney, unwind and soak up the sun at Bondi Beach. Bondi Beach, a gem nestled in the heart of Sydney, is a paradise that offers more than just sun, sand, and surf. It's a place where the vibrant city life meets the calming ocean waves, creating an atmosphere that's as lively as it is serene. The moment you step onto the sand, you're greeted by a panorama of sparkling blue waters that stretch out to the horizon. The beach is a spectacle of surfers carving through waves, families laughing and playing, and sunbathers soaking up the glorious Australian sun. The air is filled with the intoxicating scent of the sea, mingled with the enticing aroma of delicious food wafting from the bustling cafes and eateries lining the beachfront. The Bondi Beach experience isn't complete without a visit to these cafes. Each one offers a unique blend of flavors that perfectly complement the beach vibe. From freshly caught seafood to mouth-watering pastries, there's a culinary delight waiting for every palate. But Bondi Beach isn't just about lazing around on the sand. If you're seeking a bit of adventure, take the Bondi to Coogee Coastal Walk. This 6-kilometer trail offers stunning views of the coastline, with plenty of spots to rest and soak in the scenery. It's a journey that takes you through cliff tops, bays, and rock pools, all while the ocean plays a captivating symphony in the background. The walk is also an opportunity to discover some of Sydney's lesser-known beaches. Each one is a small haven where you can escape the crowds and enjoy a moment of tranquility. And as the sun sets, painting the sky with hues of gold and crimson, you'll find yourself falling in love with Bondi Beach all over again. Whether you're a beach bum or an adventurer, Bondi Beach has something for everyone. And there you have it, the top 5 exciting activities in Sydney. From exploring the wonders of Taronga Zoo to soaking up the sun at Bondi Beach, there's something for everyone in this vibrant city. Remember, good planning and early bookings can make your trip even more enjoyable. So, what are you waiting for? It's time to create your own Sydney story, filled with unforgettable moments and thrilling adventures. So pack your bags and get ready for an unforgettable Sydney adventure. Until next time, mates.